I guess I just did what I had to do. I learned from myself. I didn't have anyone else to teach me, so I had to learn through my mistakes. You're going to see a lot more things, like your mum and dad, they won't have anyone else to turn to except for you. So in that instance, you have to be kind of strong when normally you wouldn't have to. When there would be someone else to be strong for you, there's no one else there.
Probably mum. If she was a good role model. There wasn't much she couldn't do. And even our whole family, all of us kids, are quite confident, which is something that we got from a mum. Sometimes things just go right, but a lot of things have gone wrong as well. So, not having a father figure, it didn't affect me as much as it should have. On the flip side, I think, it just made me a better dad, if anything. So, if I was older when he left, I think there would have been a lot more issues, but because he was so young and Mum did such a good job, I think I was fortunate in that way.
When I got a car, I didn't come home. Before that, no, not really, because we grew up like to do what we were told, so basically whatever Dad said, there was no way out. But as soon as I got older, I came home as absolutely little as possible, and I tried to come home at times when they'd be asleep.
I think I went through a range of different strategies, and at the start they weren't so successful. At the start I became so angry I actually didn't talk to my mum for about a year. I refused to talk to her. That was my strategy of dealing with everything, just shutting. I felt like I was to blame, so to save me feeling like that, I blamed her. Because she was the one that left the family home, I blamed her. I barely spoke. I would only speak to when I needed to speak to her. My parents got us into counselling quite early on. They took us to see a counsellor, me and my brothers together. They took us to see a counsellor, and then they told us that we could talk to a counsellor if we wanted to after that.
Yeah, well, like when it first started to happen, we were all like grouped, and we all would be like talk to each other about it and all this sort of stuff. But like not until the very end that started to happen again. But in between, we'd just go away as much as we could, and like I remember I used to plan holidays like even a year before, just like every single holiday to just go away so I didn't have to be around it, and I'd get a mate over hopefully every afternoon, and yeah, I'd just try and get away from it.